How you guys doing? Eric here. Here we are, December 13th, 2014, and things have gotten bad, and they're just getting worse. We've got all kinds of shit going on all over the world. It's going to be the day of anger in New York City. They're expecting millions of people to march all over the country. There's protests going on. People are fed up. People are waking up. And the cops are cracking down. I was watching some of the video from over there in California, Berkeley. My God, the cops, Berkeley, are fucked, man. I mean, who are they protecting, right? That's what they're saying. You know, there's wealthy people around there for sure. So they are coming down on the people like I've never seen, man. These cops, they fucking hate the people, man. They really do. They get their undercover agents out there into the protests, start stirring it up, man, and people are waking up to it, man. They're starting to pick the cops out of the crowd, and the cops are pulling out their guns to protect their sorry asses. The people are fed up with it, man. They're waking up. This shit's just, it's what I would call the quickening is going on, man. They're bringing it to a head real fast, cracking down on the protests. But it's just not going to work out for them, man, because people are just getting fed, man. The riots in LA and the news just lies about it. You know, they make it seem like the protesters are the ones that are wrong. You know, we really have no rights in this. I don't like calling this place a country because it's not. It's a hostage situation is what it is. Anything but a country. It's a hostage situation. It's a slave colony. They got us all at gunpoint, man. Anybody stands up and dares to fight back is very rapidly fucking shot down, jailed, beaten, because, you know, they got to make an example out of them. Because if they get too many people going at, they won't be able to stop it. So when someone does step up, man, they crack down on them hard. That's what's going on, man. It's the end, man. We're in the end game now, man. It won't be long before they're going door to door. I mean, it's going on, man. They'll be going door to door and fucking like they did in Boston after the fake ass bombings there, right? Door to door, and everybody had to stay in their house, and people were trying to look outside their windows, and the cops are, get back in your house, get back in your house. No, I don't have to, man. Get out of your window or we'll fucking kill you. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. These cops fucking hate the people. They'll do whatever they're told, man. Fucking demons. So just be prepared, people, because I mean, this hostage situation that we're living in is already, you know, America. It's already nothing that I can recognize from when I was a kid, and it just keeps getting worse. So be prepared for the Gestapo coming to your door. Yeah, last week they passed another law to spy on the people. It says that now that the police are going to be able to intercept all your communications and review them and without a warrant. That's the newest law they came out with. So they're giving them all kinds of power, taking away our rights. You know, it's for a reason, man. because they're cracking down and they're ending it all, man. And it's going to be massive slaughter in this fucking country, man. I'm sorry to say, but that's the only way I see it going with this shit. They can't, they can't agree on keeping the government open, They just had to emergency. Every year they come out with an emergency stopgap bullshit. What they want to do is end the payments to the people is what's going on. They want to stop paying Social Security. They want to stop paying all the benefits. But they're going to keep demanding their fucking taxes. Yep. It's not really that they want the money. They don't really give a shit about the money. They just want to deprive the people of the money. So yeah, they got all these protests planned for today all over the country. We'll see. I bet you we won't hear much about it on the mainstream media. Fucking controlled pricks, liars. They're gonna just demonize the people. Blame everything on the protesters when they got their cops infiltrating it and starting the shit so they can justify violence. Because they got the monopoly on violence, and it's just fucking disgusting, man. How these pigs act. They fucking have no respect for the people of this fucking hostage situation, this slave colony. So it's just bad. It's just bad. It's getting worse. I don't see it happen much longer. Not much time left. They got us all divided up so they can conquer us, man. That's what it's all about. That's what the media does. They want to make it a race issue. They want to make it everybody against everybody else so that we can remain dumbed down, divided up, and easily conquered. And I gotta admit, man, they're doing a pretty damn good job of it, because it's not hard to make a bunch of different kinds of people. They already don't trust each other. But when you you get a bunch of dumbed down people and you tell them, you see those white people over there? They're the ones that are your slave masters. This is not true, man. Most of us white folk, our ancestors came here long after slavery was abolished. Well, the fact is that slavery was never abolished. The Civil War was not about freeing the slaves like we're taught. They didn't free the slaves out of the goodness of their hearts. They did it because it was in their best interest. They ended slavery because they knew that it was better off for them to have them as economic slaves, just like the rest of us. That's the fact. They didn't end slavery. They just made it for everybody. It always has been. That's what Americans just don't understand. Americans. There is no America. It's all a big fucking hostage situation. What it is a corporation to exploit the resources of this continent. And now that that's all done, they got to clean up the mess. And we, the people, are the mess. Oh, it's so fucking horrible. I feel helpless, man, and I wish I could be positive, but I don't see anything good happening, man. One thing I could say is, next time you drop dead, hopefully you're aware enough so you can resist being reincarnated into this fucking nightmare again. So I tell you what, if you are, you're not gonna like it. It's gonna be even worse than it is now. The next lifetime, is really going to be hell on earth. We're just getting a taste of it now. But trust me, man, the Archons are going to try to trick you. I don't know. Maybe not. I know that they want to cut down the population of the planet. It's a very imperative thing to them right now. Got to kill off 7 billion people without starting a stampede. It's basically the idea. Soft kill, slow kill, without stirring up the fucking herd. It's not hard to do, man. There's a lot of people point out how they do it. You can see people slowly dying around you and not even question it. But you know, when they come in with machine guns and drones and helicopters and start killing people, then that's when they'll start a stampede. But the idea is just to keep the pressure on, keep killing. It's the idea of boiling the frog. Just keep slowly turning up the heat. The frog will never jump out of the water until it's cooked. That's what they're doing. They're killing us slowly. Chemtrails and poison in the food. Cancer. They love cancer. All my life they've been fighting cancer. They've been collecting money from us to kill cancer. But they just can't seem to do it. For some reason. All the fucking money in the world. I'm pretty sure they got a cure for cancer, but they're not going to let us have it. They need their cancer. How many people I know that have died of cancer in the last 10 years? It's ridiculous. And my partner last week says he's going to get a flu shot. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he's never had a flu shot in his life, you know. All of a sudden he's going to go get a flu shot. And I told him, the CDC even says this year's flu shot doesn't work. This year's flu shot is worthless. All it's going to do is help you get cancer. Oh, yeah. He's brainwashed into it. The media, over and over and over. Get your flu shot. Get your flu shot. Shaming people. Yeah, that's what they do. They shame people. If you don't get your flu shot, you could infect other innocent people that got their flu shots. Well, if they got their flu shots, how in the fuck can they get the flu? Because it doesn't work and it never has. It's just a way of fucking poisoning the people. Vaccines and flu shots. God, people are so dumb, man. The average person is like an ostrich with his freaking head in the sand. Like that episode of South Park. If you don't stick your head in the sand, it means you hate Muhammad, and therefore you're going to get killed by the Muslims. God. All right, I'm done ranting for one day. Thanks for watching. See that sign? That's what's going on, man. They're going to stop us ahead. There it is. Stop. The 8-sided octagon of total control.